Trina, and this is my TBR for the month of October, all the books that I am hoping I can read this month. This month I'm going to do another set of reading goals instead of specific books that I want to read because I want to read everything, and realistically I know I'm not going to read everything, so I'm going to give myself a few reading goals again this month. My first goal is that I do want to read at least 2 books that would count for like October theme reading, creepy reading, or mystery and thrillers. So I'm going to show you the books that I currently have checked out that I might choose from, but I want to read 2 of them. That is what my actual TBR goal is, read 2. Slayer of Dreams could easily count because this one does deal with ghosts and demons and paranormal powers as well as murders and mystery. This is the second book in the Diviners series, and I loved the Diviners so much. I also have As I Descended by Robin Talley, which I believe is a young adult Macbeth retelling. I have heard that this book is extremely diverse, and I've also heard that this one is set in a haunted boarding school, and it's mildly creepy enough to really be great for some fall reading. I also currently have Night Film by Marisha Pessl, which I believe is an adult novel that is a murder mystery. I do feel kind of intimidated to start this one because it is quite long, but it definitely would fit in with the mystery theme. I also might read Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas, which is a YA mystery about a group of girls, friends that go on spring break, and then one of them goes missing and the others are suspects in it. I'm not quite sure, but I keep hearing people recommend this as a really great thriller. A Cold Legacy by Megan Shepherd would also fit for this goal. This is the 3rd book in the Madman's Daughter trilogy, and this one is a gothic historical retelling of Frankenstein. I really enjoyed the first book in this trilogy, really did not enjoy the second one. The third one, I still am interested in reading it because I really like Frankenstein, and I think that a retelling of Frankenstein would be perfect for this time of year. And the last mystery I have right now is Beware the Wild by Natalie C. Parker. As far as I know, this is about a girl that lives in a swamp area, and one day her brother goes missing in the swamp, and she is the only person that remembers that her brother ever existed. Like, the rest of the town does not remember that she ever had a brother. So these 6 books seem like they would be great for theme reading in October, and it is my goal this month to read at least 2 of these. If you've read any of these and loved it and think that I need to make one of them a priority, then definitely let me know that down below. I do have a couple of other goals that I want to read this month also. So I also want to make sure that I read 1 debut novel, and that's because I've had these 3 debuts checked out from my library for a while. So the first of these options I have is Signs of You by Emily France. It's a young adult contemporary novel. I believe it's contemporary. It's about a girl whose mother passes away and she joins this support group for grief, but all the people in this group suddenly start seeing their dead loved ones around town, and they're trying to figure out what is really going on here. I also have Into White by Randy Pink, which is an Own Voices diverse story about a black girl that one day wishes that she could be white because she thinks her life would be easier. I think it's going to have some lessons about how differently different races are treated. And lastly, I have The Thousandth Floor by Katherine McGee, which is a debut that is science fiction. I believe it's like futuristic, and it's about a group of people that live in this really tall tower that has 1,000 levels, and I believe that at the beginning of this book somebody dies, is pushed off of the tower, and then the rest of the book goes back into the past and you're reading their story leading up to that. So again, I have these 3 debuts, and it is my goal this month to read 1 of these specific books. And the last of my 3 TBR goals this month is that I want to read 2 new releases. There are so many new releases coming out this month or that came out last month that I'm just dying to read. I know that I'm not going to be able to read all of them this month, so it is my goal to read at least 2 of these new releases that I'm really looking forward to. So those are my 3 goals for my October TBR. I want to read 2 creepy books or mysteries. I want to read 1 debut novel that I've been behind on. And I also want to read 2 new releases that I have really been looking forward to. Hopefully I do well. I mean, it's only really 5 books. It's just I'm gonna have trouble narrowing down from all the options I have because I want to read all these books so bad. Like, yeah. Story of my life. Let me know what you guys are planning to read this month or what October release you are most looking forward to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my wrap up at the end of this month to see how I did on this TBR, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye!